Hello, welcome to the Wealthy Trades Daily Market Forecast for June 19th, 2015. Let's get started right away. Let's talk about the S&P 500 ETF, the SPY first and foremost. This is what you call a breakout formation. As I was talking, if you remember earlier in the week, I said this 212.09 level is going to be very key, or this level down in here, which was 207.69. Whichever one we break, that's where we're heading. Well, price rejected the 207.69. It traded down to 207.79 on Monday, didn't break it, and then rallied aggressively from that level and closed yesterday at 212.78. What does that mean? Well, in this trader's opinion, it means we are due for a nice breakout. And I think that breakout, I thought this over here too, but I think that breakout is going to be very similar to this breakout here where we went from about, let's just say 198 to a high of about 212. So let's see here, that's about a $15 rally, about 7.5% from the low. Put a low on it, let's say 208. And if we move up 7.5%, I think this is that move that I've been looking for that pushes us up to the maybe 225 level. Not right away, but my target at the end of the year, I've been saying this for the last 5 months. My target by the end of the year is 230. Okay, 230 to 235 is my target. So we're talking another almost 10%. Between 7 and 10% from these levels. Very bullish. I think we're going to see a similar type of rally as we did last year. In fact, let me go back here and show you kind of what happened last year to finish off the year, rolling into July, and then to finish off the year. A lot of people forget, well, what happened? Well, let me go back a little further. Here's rolling into, let's see here, right in here. So we bumped along for a while. Actually, in May, we started to rally aggressively. And basically from about May to really through August, we really didn't have any issues. And I think, so this rally this year is starting a little later, but I think it's going to be very aggressive. And we're going to finish the year pretty strong. We'll have some volatility towards the end of the summer like we have over the last couple of years. The August, September time frame has caused some volatility in the markets the last couple of years. And I expect that to happen again this year, but I do expect a nice summer rally. So what are we doing for today? Well, we are going to go short in the XLE and we're going to go long in the XLF. We're going to do a pairs trade, and the reason why is because the quality is below 50%, and this downtrend isn't really that strong, obviously. Barely 50% of the stocks are still moving in a downtrend, and that'll probably shift into an uptrend today after today's close. So I'm actually really glad we're doing a pairs trade. So let's move these over into our portfolio, and let's find the best opportunity. Let's eliminate anything that doesn't make money on both sides. And then let's find the best opportunity to go short in. Okay, so I'm just flipping through this, eliminating anything that doesn't make money. As you know by now, hopefully you've been watching these videos, so you kind of understand that. Now I'm looking at the levels on level spread, so 30 and 9 is better than 25 and 7. But it's not as good as 34 and 11, so 34 and 11 is the best, and it's better than that. So RIG is going to be the stock that we're going to short. What do we know about RIG? Well, we know it closed at 1697. Its expected low is 1661. Expected high is 1733. It hits the expected low. Look at this. 65% of the time on Fridays when it's in a downtrend, it hits this level. Has a very high rate, or pretty high rate of closing below that, but it's got 3 entries. I'm going to short at the open, close at the end of the day. But if this thing gets weak, starts to get weak, and it hits 1661, that's a phenomenal area to short at too, because historically it closes below that level and it's very profitable. Let's say it gets strong and it starts to rally at the today, and it hits 1733. Well, that's another good area to short at, because historically when it hits that, it typically closes lower and it makes money. So RIG is the stock that we're going to go short today. But we got to pair that with something else because the quality is below 50%. So the best sector to go long in is the XLF. And this is very similar to our weekly trades, where we're long in the XLF, short in the XLE, or long the stock, long AIV, short DO. That trade is doing phenomenal. I really, really hope you guys are paying attention to that weekly trade, because it is knocking it out of the park. I'll do the weekly recap this weekend. But once again, the outperformance is absolutely amazing. Our weekly trades are starting to pull away from the overall market substantially. Again, I hope you're paying attention because trades like this week, long AIV, short DO, AIV is up like 3.5%. DO is down like 2%. The trade is just doing phenomenal, okay? And the same thing in the ETF. The XLF is doing really good this week, and the XLE's, just kind of, bumping around a little bit. That trade is doing really well too. So you got to pay attention. All right, so now we got it paired down. Now let's look at the levels and levels. So 11 or 12.85 and 11 and a half isn't as good as 34 and 7. 34 and 7 is better than 26 and 5. And it's better than 39. So, okay, here's our trade. We're going to go long GGP, short rig. GGP closed at 27.61. Expected high is 27.85. Expected low is 27.45. It's got great stats. Again, this is the day trade for today. Long GGP, short rig. Closed at the end of the day. Our weekly trades, as I just said, we are long in the XLF, short in the XLE. The best stocks were long XLF, or the best stock in the XLF is AIV. So we're long AIV, short DO. And then for the month, we're long the XLV. We're going to stay long the XLV the entire month. That is the trades. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, I can't wait to recap our weekly trades because it just continues to outperform at a very high rate. So you got to pay attention. You got to subscribe. $74 a month. It's a steal. All right, I don't even know why anybody would think about it not subscribing. It's such a great deal. We're substantially outperforming the markets when you just systematically go and you use the dashboard the way it should be used. All right, systematically outperform, especially on the weekly and a monthly basis. Absolutely phenomenal performance. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me, info@wealthytrades.com. Let's make it a great day.